6:30 a.m. November 11th. Beautiful downtown Hampton. I love this creek. We're ready to take off. Here's Captain David. Setting sail.
Cold 34-degree morning. But it's not too bad in here. It'll be nice when we get south and we wake up and it's 60 degrees.
And we're leaving the Hampton River. We're at the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay and we're about to head into the Elizabeth River. It's a really unique area because all the waterways are kind of having conflicting water patterns coming through, and it's just gorgeous out here. And we're sailing 5.5 knots, heading into the intercoastal.
And that's where we'll have to put the sails away and motor for the next roughly 250 hours. So we won't be a sailboat, we'll be a powerboat for the next almost 800 miles.
So we're here at Waterside and in the Elizabeth River, and this is where we make that decision whether we're going to take the Great Dismal Swamp or the Virginia Cut. And we decided to take the Virginia Cut today because there's still some dredging to do in the Great Dismal, so there's some areas that are a little shallow, and they're also working on some bridges. Here we go.
So we're passing by Dredge Atlantic dredge boats. They're working on keeping the Elizabeth River and the intercoastal waterway deep enough. One of the big problems with the hurricane is the Dismal Swamp right now. It's supposed to be at 6 feet, but they've got humps that are under 6 feet. Currently, they've managed to get a narrow path where one boat can scoot by at a time that's at about 5 feet 5 inches. So they did reopen the Dismal Swamp, but one of the other issues with the swamp is they've got what's called duckweed. And duckweed floats on the surface and it tends to clog boat seawater intakes. So a lot of boats are having problems with their seawater intake getting clogged and then having to have the engine overheat and shut down on them, and then they got to clean the sea strainer and get going again. But because of the depth, we're going to bypass the Dismal Swamp going south and do the other canal.
The intercoastal waterway journey officially begins in about 5 minutes.